Welcome back to Curious University. These halls of learning are for curious you and me. I'm Miss Katie Jane.
And I'm Miss Traci.
This week, Curious You is just a little spooky. Even the facts. Your skull is actually made of 22 individual bones. The mandible, the jawbone, is the only bone in the skull that moves. It is the largest and strongest bone in the skull.
That's a fact.
A calavera is an edible or decorative skull made from sugar or clay. Calaveras are used in the Mexican celebration of Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. Now that's a fact.
A phobia is an extreme fear of something. Arachnophobia is a fear of spiders, and phasmophobia is the fear of ghosts. Nyctophobia is a fear of the dark, and pterophobia is a fear of monsters.
That's a fact.
Illinois produces up to 5 times more pumpkins than any other state, with more than 15,000 acres devoted to gourd growing. Illinois farms typically grow more than 500 million pounds of pumpkins annually. That's a fact.
A pumpkin with a carved face is called a jack-o'-lantern. Originally, jack-o'-lanterns were carved from turnips, potatoes, and beets.
That's a fact.
Full moons on Halloween are pretty rare. This year will be the first one in 19 years to have one. The last time there was a full moon on October 31st, it was 2001. And before that, it was 1955. That's a fact. Hi guys. This week our story is based on the book Skeleton Hiccups by Marjorie Kyler. And it's about a skeleton who has the hiccups. He has a pretty bad case and he tries lots and lots of different things. But luckily, he has a very good friend, Ghost, who helps him out. Skeleton woke up and had the hiccups. Took a shower, brushed his teeth, polished his bones, carved a pumpkin, raked some leaves, played ball with Ghost. Ghost told Skeleton, hold your breath. Eat some sugar. Drink some water. Ghost made a face. He said, boo! But nothing worked. The hiccups stayed. Ghost got smart, found a mirror, held it up. Skeleton screamed, ah! The hiccups left. Hooray! But they didn't go far.
This week, you're going to pick up a lot of stuff from the Kids Zone. An entire bag of full moon fun-tivities. But for our hands-on STEAM activity, what you're going to want to do is pull this smaller bag out so you can make a cotton swab skeleton.
All right, now it's time to make our cotton swab skeleton. And here are the things that you're going to need. From inside your baggie, you're going to need the 18 cotton swabs and the paper skull. You're also going to need a piece of black paper, some glue, and a pair of scissors. Okay, let's start by applying glue to our skull. There we go. And then we're going to place it in the top 1/3 of your dark paper, just like this. Now we're going to use the Q-tips to build the rest of our skeleton. You're going to notice that some of my Q-tips are longer. They're whole, but I've also cut one Q-tip in half. And you will see that this will be used for the feet, one on each leg. And then I took 5 of the Q-tips and I cut them right at the tip where the cotton part starts. And those will be used as fingers. Now, if you're using liquid glue especially, it's nice to go ahead and just put the glue right here on the ends where the cotton is. So I'm going to put my glue on the cotton swab, and then I'm going to put it down. Okay, and now we have it. Let me move the paper up just a little bit so you can see my entire skeleton. And there he is. Thank you so much for being with us today at Curious University. We'll see you back here next week when we're talking about some big cats. Rawr! See you then.
This story time is brought to you by the Hoover Public Library.